Hello everyone. Thought I'd bring you another old box top, an old kit from somewhere in the mid 60s probably. It's the old Lindberg line motorized PT-109. This is another one of these kits that just appealed to me because of the box art. And two, I was probably 5 or 6 years old when John F. Kennedy was assassinated. And then there was the movie PT-109 and all the history and all the shows that they had about John F. Kennedy and him being in the Navy and then becoming president and his time in the Senate and all the other things. Going into the hobby shop and seeing that painting of it about to be cut in half by the Japanese destroyer was just overwhelming, I guess, as a kid. Made me want to spend my $1.50 on something like this. This kit may have been almost $2, $1.98, but wasn't much of a kit. I take it all out, but it's taped together, so I don't want to go busting it open. But you could motorize it, simple switch, and you could stick it on a pond somewhere and let her rip, or in somebody's pool if they had one. And a lot of fun to build. I had to get the electric motors were the kind you actually had to sit down and wind yourself and put the magnets in. So luckily my dad was a machine designer and he could handle that pretty well. For the motorized kits from Lindberg, I had the B17G with the 4 motors. I think he used to get a little upset with me coming to him and wanting him to wind the motors and put the magnets in and getting them up and running. But he always would. And I just remember taking these out and simple brush paint job like they were on the box, and putting them in the water and letting them go till they started sinking or leaking water or just quit running and all that kind of stuff. But they sure were a lot of fun. And like I said, I really liked this box art. And I don't know for sure, but this may have been the very first one. I can't swear to it. But shortly after this one, they came out with another box top that really caught my eye, even more than this. And there it is. That's a 1972 PT-109 in a real action pose. You can see it coming out of a little lagoon, heading out to a Japanese destroyer like it was going to attack it. And the painting was just phenomenal. Once again, it was a John Steele, this one was, and he did a lot of paintings for different companies, but this one I particularly really liked a lot. It's a 1972 issue. I believe I went through it and then I put tape on it so it wouldn't lose any parts. But I'm sure that, well, what was really nice about it, just about every part on the thing is still on the spurs. So I was happy about that. I believe it was a complete kit. But like I've always said, the kits weren't that great, and it really doesn't matter to me as long as I have the artwork. I probably would consider this one to be one of, if not my favorite, boat or ship box art. Once again, this one is not motorized. I believe the kit was about $2. So it had gone up, even though you didn't get the motors and stuff, the price of the kit went up. Still the same basic kit, all the problems, but it was fun to build. And I used to have a whole collection. I would always take a straight edge and cut the box art out and hang it on my wall. I must have had, well, I did. I had more box art hanging on a wall than I had model kits because they'd get tore up and destroyed. But I always had the box tops. And then in, I think 1968, I lost most of them when we moved about 2 miles away. My mom left just about everything I had as far as model kits or box arts in the old house because it was going to be tore down. She says, "Oh, don't worry about it. We'll buy you all new stuff when we get up to the new house." And boy, I wish I could have been able to take them with me. But this one had more of the box art type. It would have the artwork on the side. It was 1 inch equals 5 feet 4 inches. I think it works out to about 1/316 scale. I don't know for sure. But then it had the other nice box arts on it: the Coast Guard cutter, the bobtail cruiser, and the Boxer attack aircraft carrier. Great box arts on those also. It was kit number 7311. There's no price code on it like there would be on some kits that were out in those days. But it was a dandy. I mean, how can you look at that and not sort of say, wow? It has a wow factor to it. It's a shame that the model companies never did any lithographic prints of all their best selling or favorite box tops for you to buy. I know Revell used to give you a chance to buy some like posters of some of the space stuff. I think you could get a record too for some of the early space capsules and join a modelers club and all that kind of stuff. But I think I was buying these. I think I got this one at, if I'm not badly mistaken, Sears store. I remember them having models. And I think I got the first box of this with this box art at Sears. And although in town we had Neisner's, a Kresge's, and a Woolworth, and they all had models. But yeah, it seems to me it was Sears and Roebuck, which is something you don't see anymore, hardly. But anyway, I thought you all might enjoy these two kits. So hope you do. Hope you like them. Hope it brings back some memories. I hope you enjoy it as much as I did bringing it to you, because like I said, this is, to me, probably almost the best part of modeling is getting the box top. But anyway, I wish you all a good evening. Be safe. Talk to you all later. Thank you. Bye.